Good morning, students. Children, today we will study chapter 11 and the topic is needs for measurement. But children, here need for accurate measurements. Okay? A tailor measures length of clothes and vegetable seller measures mass of vegetables. The milkman measures volume of milk. And an architect measures the area of a plot of land before making a plan for construction. And children, when you have fever and you measure the temperature of your body. So we need to measure things all the time. But children, all these measurements must be made accurately and using the standard unit. Children, if you want to make a shirt for you and you go to tailor takes your measurement, or he just wrap the cloth around you and said okay measurement ho gaya. No. So he has to take correct measurement. And children, in your school, if the times for ringing the bell is not measured accurately, what will happen? And children, most of the time you wait for recess, and if recess is delayed, so what will happen? Your mouth will start watering because you are hungry and you know that this is the time for recess. And children, in scientific work, even greater accuracy is needed. So scientists therefore keep improving the methods of making measurement. Now children, making accurate measurement. Different instruments are used to measure different quantities. A meter scale is used to measure the length of a piece of cloth, and a weighing scale is used to measure the mass of vegetables, and clock is used to measure time. But children, it would be very difficult to measure the circumference of a tree using a meter scale. Children, like this is tree. If I have to measure this circumference, like around this, so it will be very difficult to measure this scale around this circumference. Yes. So it would be very difficult. For this, a measuring tape has to be used. Similarly, ordinary weighing scale used by a vegetable vendor cannot be used to measure the mass of a flower pattern. For this, you need a physical balance. Have you seen physical balance? And an ordinary watch cannot accurately measure the time taken by you to run a 100-meter race. Then what do you want? You need a stopwatch. Children, therefore, in order to make accurate measurement, you must use appropriate instruments and know how to use these instruments properly. Next, children, next is measurement of length. Measurement of length. Okay, here first one, breadth, depth, thickness, distance and height. These are measured, all these are measurement of lengths. So for measuring length, ruler, meter scales and measuring tapes are used. So you know this scale and this is measuring tape. You know it is used by tailor. But children, to measure the length of a line segment AB, a ruler can be used. Like I have drawn a line here. like this is a line. Okay, now so this line is AB, and we will use this scale to measure the length of this line segment. To measure the length, this is AB line, so we will use this scale, and all of you know the scale is used. So how the ruler is placed along the line with its point O. Can you see, children? This. Okay, and now we can, this is A and B, and this is 8 centimeter, and I think all of you know this 0 point will coincide with this A, and then we can know the length of this line. Children, here are some precautions that you should take while measuring length. First precaution, keep the ruler exactly along the length to be measured. So this like along the line, not like this, not like that. Okay, exactly along the length to be measured. And do not use worn out portion of the instrument. Children, you know, like this scale we cannot use. Okay, because this is worn out end. But children, suppose if you have to use this, so what you will do? You just start from 1 to, it is 1 to 9. Okay, I have kept 1 at A, and now length is 9 centimeter. So what we will do? 9 minus 1 is equal to 8 centimeter. Okay, children. Next is, keep your eye vertically above the point where the measurement is to be taken. Like, next is, children, I am showing you, suppose if I have to find the length of this pencil. Okay, so this is scale. I will just keep this like, if I do like this, it will not give correct measurement, and we have to keep, and our eye should be on directly on this point, not here, not like this side, not this side. If we take reading from this side, then it will give correct measurement. Is it clear, children? Next is, now children, very interesting activity. You will also do this at home, and you will paste in your file. Measuring the length of curved line. Next topic is measuring the length of a curved line. Curved line. So the first one is using a thread. Using a thread. It is very easy. Like this is a curved line. Okay. So how I will, now children, can you use this scale? Not. We cannot use this scale. And this measuring tape, can we use? No. So what is the method? So very simple method, using a thread. So what we will do, like we have written this as A. Okay, and this is B, right? So we will do, first we will write exactly on the A, we will press it and then we will turn then like this. Okay, can you see? I am showing you. Again I will tell you if it is not clear. Take this thread and just press here. Okay, B side, and turn it like this. Press it and press. Okay, now this is the, suppose I have taken like this. So this, I am going to cut this with the scissors. I am not getting my scissors, children. So just I have, now it is clear. So this will be the length of curved line. Now we will measure it with the scale. It is 14 centimeter. Okay, children. So length of curved line is equal to 14 centimeter. So you will do this activity. If it is not clear, then I will explain you again. Next is using a divider. Children, have you seen divider? I have this divider. Okay. Next, open the divider. So that its legs are a small distance apart, like 5 millimeter, like this. Here I have this much distance. So we will start from A as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Children, I want to measure line till here, and 15. Till here you will count 15 steps. 15 steps. But this small portion is left. Okay. So we will measure. So how we will find the total length? Total length, number of steps into distance between legs of divider plus length of leftover segment. So we have to till here 15 steps, okay, and the length which is left like this is 4 millimeter. So number of steps 15 multiply by distance between two legs 5 millimeter plus length of leftover segment, and it is 4. So 15 5s are 75 plus 4 79. This is 79. What is 79? Millimeter. So 79 millimeter or 7.9 centimeter. Is it clear, children? Children, next is importance of estimation. Next topic is importance of estimation. So children, what is estimation? Children, while conducting an experiment, a scientist has to measure quantities with great accuracy. To add 5 gram of certain chemical to 10 ml of water, the scientist will use appropriate instrument to accurately measure the weight of substance and the volume of water. But if the same scientist has to add 5 gram of salt to a curry, she is cooking in the kitchen, she will not measure the weight of salt accurately. Children, like your mother cooks food in the kitchen, he just weight everything? No. She idea से बस जैसे she knows कि this much vegetable तो 1 teaspoon of salt is required, or she does everything by weighing the substances. No. So, and if by mistake she adds 5.2 gram of this chemical substance instead of 5 gram in the experiment, she may get wrong result. But if she actually add 5.2 gram of salt to the curry, it will make no difference to the taste of the curry. So it means while doing experiment in the lab is different while making food in the kitchen. Actually, so estimation is required in the kitchen. So therefore, accurate measurement is not always necessary. It is often sufficient to estimate the measurement. The skill of estimation is very important in daily life as well as in the laboratory. It develops with practice and experience. Children, if I send you to the kitchen, कि चलो prepare tea for me, so you will be nervous कि how I will prepare, I don't know how to, but your mother, she will immediately prepare the tea. So the ability to correctly estimate length, area, volume, mass, temperature, time period saves us the trouble of making actual measurement. And children, a cook who can make correct estimation in the kitchen will cook better dishes than the one whose estimation skills are not well developed. Is it clear, children? So sometime, many times we need only estimation. Children, now we have oral questions on page number 129. So the first question is, I am going to read the question. Which of the following are physical quantities? speed of a car, how angry a person is, distance from the earth to sun, how much a mother loves her child. So the answer, physical quantities are speed of car, distance from earth to sun. Does a standard unit remain the same on the moon as it is on the earth? Standard units remains same. But children, if we talk about your weight, matter, it may differ from on moon and earth. This is due to gravitational attraction. You will study in higher classes. Now next question is, choose the correct SI unit. Length meter, centimeter or foot. So correct unit of length is meter. Unit of mass, kilogram or gram. So the correct answer is kilogram. Time, hour or second. So the correct answer is second. Next question 4. Which of these is the correct way of writing? 10 kg or kgs. So the correct answer is kg. Like 1 kg, full stop, not, or 1 kg. Next 5 centimeter or 5 centimeters. So 5 centimeter. Again 20 centimeter full stop or 20 centimeter without full stop. So the answer is 20 centimeter. Is it clear? So children, we have completed this, and in our next lecture we will start what is motion. Till then, take care.